You can have good crops, good timing, even good yields, but without connecting them, your farm will never truly stabilize. This is what it looks like when it's working. This one's ready, this one comes next, and this one is right behind it. That is the system. Most farms do not look like this. You see gaps in production, everything done all at once, and then nothing behind it. That is not a crop problem, that is a system problem. The system is not simply just one thing. It's a flow between everything, from stale seed bedding to moving into your planting stage. Then you move on to your growth stage where it establishes and fills in, and then finally you achieve the harvest stage where your final product is ready to harvest and send to market. This is where it all started. This was our original crop plan for the year. It was a rough draft. As you can see now, many weeks later, it has vastly evolved to a whole system of planting to line up with our markets so we continue to build throughout the season. In addition to our crop planning came starting our seeds and growing them out in our grow room, making sure to start successions in the timely fashion to when they needed to go out to the field to when they needed to be ready. The longer season crops then evolved into the potting up stage where they're currently sitting in our propagation greenhouse waiting to go out in the field, which will happen very soon. Timing is what lines this up, but timing alone cannot fix everything. It only works if you have a system around it built to support it. If your next planting is off even by a week on something like the carrots and beets, it starts to stack up. You do not notice it right away, but trust me, in a few weeks you will feel it. Every system comes down to three things. One, what you're harvesting right now. This is what pays you this week. Two, what's coming next. This one is for keeping the market table full next week. It's amazing how quick this stuff actually grows. Three, what you're starting behind it. This one makes sure that you do not run out after that. If one of those are missing, the whole system breaks. If you don't build this, you'll always feel like you're behind, you'll end up with gaps in your production, and you will not have a consistent market. Once all of this is in place, it gets simpler. You're not managing chaos anymore, you are managing the system. Behind me right here is a perfect example of where the timing was not quite spot on. So you can see back here, I harvested this section this morning. I still have this one to go. This one is completely ready for this week to go into our greens mix, but that's not a problem. It happens. It's all about learning the season, learning your area, and learning your system. If you understand this, everything in your farm starts to make sense. This is the foundation of everything I teach. Early on, before I really honed in this system, it was very discouraging, running in circles, constant chaos on the farm, until I really got this dialed in. Now again, this does not happen overnight. This takes years of refining to get it right. But if you start planning early, it can be done much, much quicker by actually building your system as you build your farm instead of the other way around, building your farm and then trying to create a system for it. It's always easier to start with the idea and then proceed from there. That is why I wrote the Grower's Blueprint book, specifically to guide you through the process of setting up a system on your farm. There's also the hands-on training modules as well to really learn the techniques to hone in the different aspects of your farm from seed to harvest to pack house out to the customers. It's all available at growersblueprint.com. As I've been working my way through the early season this year, I've been taking all of these videos and combining them into one set playlist. I have it over at the course section of the homepage. Look up Farmer Keith, head over there. It has everything from our planning up to the point we are now in our season to have all of this come together for our first farmers market so we have a variety of stuff on the table. And don't forget to join me next week where we'll be getting our potted up tomatoes out into the greenhouse behind me using the techniques that I have honed for the past 10 years to get them off to an excellent start. So as always, hope you all like what you saw here today. Keep farming. Have a good day.